Welcome everyone to another live working on our Linux distribution, further automating our updates, because obviously nobody wants to go through 5,000 of packages updating them constantly. Years ago we have written our AI scripting here of intelligently updating this stuff, and I more and more realized we had annotated here good old-fashioned, or like we defaulted to odd, the old-fashioned decade ago tradition of odd versions being unstable. In the meantime, realizing most packages don't use it anymore. So we get increasingly false positives of not getting updates. So I started live on Twitch until I got a phone call. Started to update this here already. And so basically package format here. I just removed, by the way, theoretically we don't need here Clifford and my name already anymore, do we? This is a little bit, please attacks, all text markers, okay, tiny little bit, don't need random names, not random, don't need project leading names in the middle of stuff. So odd, so the new thing will be odd unstable, so by default all updates, so a little bit of, instead of allow listing that, which we had, I just deleted 1000, actually how many even, how many files that even were? Quite some, was it 1500? So I just removed all of them live on Twitch. And so the new will be basically update everything unless we tell it with odd unstable. It's hopefully less than the 1500 packages we had marked. So we slightly need to change our, I also need to, like, yes, the only constant is change and regressions, even for us. Yeah, this will surely lead to some regressions, but also I actually need to rewrite this here also. So odd true, not odd. It's a C++ experiment that we want to also get rid of. So the new thing will be odd true and then no odd false. That's probably all right. And what did we just live? What was the next best? Probably this one here. Because I realized manually going through the stuff, because when you don't have a data AI, then you need to manually go through stuff. And of course, this external website like Repology helped greatly with it. Otherwise, you would need to, you wouldn't even have a good list, and you would need like in decades ago. But anyway, even if you have a good list like that, you obviously don't want to go manually through that. So let's see, test our changes. That is update list for that was L. Did we, I thought, did I not sufficiently odd here is, I mean, these default arguments are also kind of pointless, but so not odd and version const bool pass. Yeah, something overlooked. Odd true, no odd false. Looks like that should be. What have I done here? We just updated A2PS. I mean, there is it in general works, or maybe this is, because, I know this is, data does it, of course, automatically. We need no prefix for that, probably, yeah. Okay, no, odd, yeah, that works. Changed, update this, that was a precise name. Odd to no odd. That's, yeah. That goes there. And then let's update that here so that will give us quite some updates. Also, I mean, yeah, with 1500. It's of course also decluttering the stuff, right? And this was a typo. Okay, actually I should have committed this together. Darn it. What typo was it? Because the problem is this is the data. I don't really wanna. This was version. Time to commit this too. Tiny debug typo, not really that important, but as I have it laying around here. So then let's run it. So we have here odd unstable now, right? I think I named it odd unstable. Do we name it now no odd? If no odd is set, no odd, right? Hey, today we're syntax highlighting. Hope you all are happy. That probably should be it. Oh, we deleted the old text. We changed this. So then we can let this run and see if this works. And while this is running, this hopefully will find a couple of more updates. Did we? All right, can already try that here. I mean, the thing, okay, let's maybe try something like that, which, I mean, this lossy, what even freaking is that? Stacking Wayland compositor. Okay, why is the name so lab? Lab Wayland compositor. Nah. However, that's being supposed to be modern stuff that nobody can pronounce anymore. Amazing. Let's rather, because this thing probably will be updated by data now. Let's rather than do some strange stuff. Also like this stuff here. I might probably should run this in a VM and not always on my system, because I don't want to. Some small thing installing that on my sister's system is fine, but some random huge stuff, I don't really want that in my regular system here. So, tiny little Linux distribution, increasingly just some changes. The data, let's quickly see if data already committed, because obviously data runs, okay, that data didn't commit anything yet. Of course, in the future, we will also further integrate Repology straight, but the thing is, Repology might also be lagging a day or two, right? All right, we could actually do one more thing. And we don't get the tarball name from here anyways, as far as I've seen, right? So they don't store like they store gazillions of metadata of 1,000 distributions, but not necessarily everything you would want to need. And by the way, if you want to help this stuff, you can always, like, patches welcome, right? Like, you can basically go here, we are relatively up to date. Maybe I said it a couple of times, right? I had here a decade of only maintaining core stuff, and some stuff, unfortunately, despite 4 years live on YouTube, still shows. Especially the stuff like nobody needs and uses anyway, but so patches welcome, like this here, for example. Like maybe it's a completely new URL or whatnot. Yeah, let's see. Does this, is it? Oh, this is the right one. All right, this was 2024. Okay, that even, where did it come from? This came from GitHub. Why does data not update that thing? Let's see if that builds. Because it even builds. So what I increasingly will do in the future is, so we have a new flag here, by the way. Last week I added here the cache, automatically copying the cache thing here. So yeah, increasingly more up to date, increasingly more integrated, and of course the C++ sources there, the source update list thing from C++, we will also rewrite sometime soon. Let's try this Bloodspar stuff here for our increasingly open source digital audio studio. This is a so large version that maybe it comes from somewhere else now. Yeah, apparently not from. Oh, this name is also completely. Yeah. Let's see where that moved. So a lot of these updates, I mean, yeah, some were odd stable and stuff. And some were also, oh, it's still there. Some were also simply moved. I had a couple of those. Collection of basic virtual guitar stuff. Here's some download. Here's some. Why does this not? It looks actually. Oh, also bset too. Oh, okay, they apparently removed the change extension. So I have in data extension change detection, but more like for xset. That's also not yet enough. Caps. Maybe I should have copy and pasted. Ah, there's also a too many. I will not fix too many random build errors today, but otherwise there's also always a room for the possibility for some win of fixing some surrounding stuff. I'm not really sure what's now with this. Apparently it didn't use this liblrdf. I mean, we could check, maybe we should check if we force rebuild it, if it picks up this other dependency. Maybe it's some optional dependency thing. Data does update surprisingly little. I mean, it did run, so no, so that is indeed not a dependency. Good that we tested that. So then maybe a couple of more. A little bit surprised that data doesn't find too much more. By the way, do we have, as usual, frames? Some background load of. I mean, it's not. I mean, okay. At times, it's actually downloading some rather huge things. I thought I had libaio updated the other day. Maybe this did not yet update. I don't know how often they obviously scrape our site. I thought I had updated that here. Okay, apparently despite I having this updated. But so normally we should investigate why our update. So because obviously fixing our scripting and AI stuff and teaching it, training it some new tricks is always preferable over manually updating that. So why does, okay, there really nothing. Tries to get it from there. Why does this not work? It should work or not. Why does this not match there anything? Right, because this is actually an odd stable thing. Okay, but okay, I didn't update. Okay, but why does I basically need to debug data? I didn't rebuild the C++ thing here. But okay, this I added. No, but why does this not? This should work. Yeah, this needs to be rewritten. This was an experiment of can statically typing instead of shell scripting improve stuff, and spoiler alert, it didn't. So not the greatest fan of the C++ experiment. But we have said there. Why does this not? That is bizarre. I mean, maybe I have some special handling for 99 version. I guess to be debugged another day. It is maybe some bug, and I remember I have here some 99 version thing, because this 99 version is usually unstable. Maybe I had here some heuristic somewhere, like nah. Why does this not freaking work? Bizarre. Yeah, hate when this happens. Yeah, I should actually debug this sooner or later for more automated updates to work. Otherwise it doesn't scale, so... I believe I had this cache updated. No. Does data find anything freaking today? Why does data not want to do some updates today? I mean, it could potentially, at least a handful of packages I would have expected. Okay, what else? Maybe a couple of fear, for example. That is also, why does this not auto-update? Although this one might. Okay, this is GitHub. So data would supply here no prefix by default, which actually this is probably wrong. We need this substituted. Why does this not? This should. Maybe this is one of those packages that I still had on my to-do list, because let's check. Do they have releases or only? Oh, they also have releases. Why does this not match? Text download. We have here some translations for. The problem with business modern sites, in decades ago you had one FTP folder, and now you have that here. This dynamic stuff. Currently downloads start to text. Don't download. Text. That's not really working. Is that what I had here? Oh, there's releases. Why is tech giving us R? Course of that. So the problem is with this thing, some sites generate this content dynamically. Maybe GitLab did this a while ago. I'm not sure if they changed that. Maybe there is no tar inside there. If maybe this comes dynamically out of there. Yeah, I don't find it in there, so probably that means it's coming asynchronously out of there. That sucks, of course. Which is probably why I use tags to get a non-dynamic listing. The problem is there is API, but the problem is we are rate limited, right? So there is actually API, whatever, version 4 or whatnot, GitHub comment stuff. I actually tried that. And then the problem is it only works for a handful of packages. And like after a couple of accesses, we are then banned for an hour for rate limited. Is that not amazing? The new mainframes of single centralized points of failure. So yeah, I think this could work just for this with this dash somehow. Is not ideal for reasons. Because is now not really sure why. Maybe because there's no prefix. Okay, maybe I need to improve no prefix to not stop it. It's the first dash. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we could update liblog dev 3. So yeah, a little bit of more work is needed. So some scripting a day. Patch is welcome. Okay, I think there at least came GoScript probably. No. Ah, maybe this was whatever. So, okay, here actually no data did at least one there, libxf whatever, like at least one. And here we basically test emerging this libblockdev, a couple of devs. It's of course a little bit added bonus win. It's byte size. No, thank you very much. What do they want here? Libblockdev, whatever. Oops, what was it even? Let's force docbook X. I recently fixed that slightly. It's still not 100% perfect. It's like, yeah, the complexity of modern systems, right? It's absolutely hilarious because this one package only failed because of this docbook, which I still need to further fix. Because of course this does not just work. Also we need libbyte size. What was it about libbyte size it failed? Because this was scanned already. It's a little bit annoying. I need to fix this also. So this docbook. Okay, now this docbook stuff behaves. Still needs a couple of more fixes though. There's always one more thing to fix, obviously. Okay, this still wants more packages, but I guess untested for now. Better than an old version, I guess. More patches welcome. Maybe we do this a couple of more minutes. Just maybe here's some other. Hello, do we load? Are we 0 top frames? Hello? Can we load something? Please? Why don't you use Repology? Because right now the site is not loading. Do we have like internet? I mean, it would not surprise me that eventually they also wrote load balance, API access, whatnot, limit us. Wow, there's also GNU.org apparently. Okay. Or even GCC make that. Why is there not? Not sure why data didn't do that, unless it's so new that it's just today. Oops. What? Did this not just download? I didn't even download. Oh, that might be a thing. What did they change that to? Or it's not even there, who knows? Exset only. Okay, they actually data should have done that. I have a test that if it. Do I not have exset? I thought I have. I probably should. I should automate that. Like basically everything that should not just work. Just a little bit empty. I still need, yeah, I have so many details to do. I need to not have this depend on the first creation of this directory. Yeah, data doesn't do too much, which is a little bit disappointing. I mean, at least now, as the other stuff it had updated. Was it? The 7 is coming from there. Thank you very much. Yeah, maybe that's not on SourceForge anymore. maybe it needs Gamba 3. Where are we even? 310, what did I? 319? What even was the 3? Was it 319? Ah, darn it. Maybe they moved to GitLab. Does it look official? Probably does, huh? Gamba 319, it apparently looks... maybe we directly copy that thing here. Save link to Pocket? Hell no. Yeah, how to make a state-of-the-art, up-to-date Linux distribution. Just update some packages a day. So easy. I think this Gumbers thing was really annoying to build. I think I basically don't even know what untested. Patches welcome. I'm not building some basic environment now. Here's the limit. And here it's also crazy newer. Probably all this, a lot of the stuff just moved, right? UML modeling. Yeah, they probably moved wherever. I mean, we could check, but I don't have the highest hope that this is still... I mean, obviously everyone avoids SourceForge like here. Yeah, if stuff moves, yeah, we truly need a general artificial intelligence to scrape the internet. What was it? Gov4 stuff? Yeah, but that's the price you need to pay for free software, right? If you want to ship this stuff amazingly packaged, then you also probably need to change URL. Then you need to have some attention, detail, and dedication, and update stuff every day. So this, of course, we can't ship like that. So 224. What was it? I believe this worked. Shortened like that probably should work. And do they have a nice website? They have amazing. I like this photo. Could fit our T2 thing. Wayland copy and paste protocol works exactly every second time. So update 220 because I didn't update the other two. Let's use that. Probably we would need to emerge quite some stuff here. Even which is old and outdated. Probably this doesn't even look that bad. Man, I'm not really sure. I mean, this is cache is years, decade outdated, most likely. So, I mean, maybe we see as a win-win what other collateral fixes we get here out of that. But yeah, increasingly, no surprise, as we, for 4 years live on YouTube, built here all this stuff, it increasingly just builds, right? Certainly also to other contributors. The more users and developers, the more stuff is fixed and just freaking builds TM. Like it's, yeah, this is outdated dep. I mean, for sure, it will not use this more than a decade old Orbit one thing version. Maybe it builds, maybe it doesn't. How many other packages were in between? Actually, no, quite some Orbit tour here. I only do that basically to potentially get some better cache files. I mean, some of the stuff is just purely outdated garbage, obviously, right? Maybe we could even delete it, right? Like if this outdated GNOME 2 garbage or whatever triggers you, patches welcome. I'm not instantly deleting it. I mean, we have very few of this stuff left. Either patch welcome to fix it or to delete it. So that's certainly quite some big updates here. I mean, we could check, is this stable? Or is this... I mean, if it's on the FTP server, they usually have alpha or whatnot. Okay, this apparently looks so much to odd stable stuff, right? Although I would think data should do that now with our just changed odd stable default thing. But somehow it didn't do that yet. Data is still running though. The crazy thing is even such updates can cause regressions. We had this, what? Like cross-compiling building with some sandbox or whatnot, or other, even bugs. I think we even had a memory allocation bug there once. Yeah, there's at least one garbage step in there. Might be man page or whatnot, but so getting in GNOME territory, it's like this is old GNOME stuff with nah. Surely it doesn't need that anymore. You know what? Let's maybe cancel that and not build here random garbage, and let's see that's none just this. For mktem2 view x and template x authority. What the heck? Let's see what happens if we disable some old stuff. Certainly decade worth of changes. Maybe Ninja now? Maybe so. Maybe I should have built it verbose. Certainly tries to do more. But surprisingly long. Oh, even built. Can you believe? So yeah, 14 years of bit rot. Keeps your stuff building out. Now this is some gaffer. I mean, we don't have, cannot import. Okay, it's probably somewhat Python. Yeah, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't have X or Wayland running there. Just wanted to see if it does something. So apparently Python package anyway. So why is this not? Oh, did I commit this already? Yeah, apparently I committed this already. Good. So far so good. Yeah, increasingly we update exotic packages that few people use anyway, but obviously if you want to be top 10 Linux distribution, you need to have all this stuff. What else? So yeah, basically you can, patch is welcome, right? You can go through there. Here's actually, by the way, some gedit stuff. Why is stuff like that not? Why is data not doing that? Connection timeout. Let's, I think I can here mail update gedit. What happens here? Why does it, I mean, maybe it is it in here? Okay. What? Why does it not try 46.2? New version 46.1. What? Why is that only 46.1? Plus first we grab that. That sucks. Why do I do that? Why do I not grab... Are they even sorted? That would explain, and that's why we debug this, right? And that is scalable, right? Certainly doesn't scale to do that manually like all the other Linux distributions. Well, they are somehow not really sorted. I don't quite remember why. Why do I not match on this? I mean, this is a little bit shitty output. Like, friend has probably chosen that 15 years ago. I'm not even really sure why. Or did I add that later? It's like entirely stupid, but it is what it is. Let's basically match what version less or... So the thing is, this is not sorted. I don't even know how we... Or maybe we don't even store that. Maybe this... I would need to read the C++ source code, but I guess maybe we are parsing that straight how the input stream comes from the web server. I totally don't remember why I simply not match on XXX. Unless it is... maybe I wanted to get the pure version. And here's the extracted version. I mean, we could, as a hack, I don't want to change it too much now. We could sort that numerically. I mean, it's not the nicest thing not to sort our own version magic stuff, and then there is even now my oh, it's also the wrong one, I guess. Maybe if we simply change this to tail -1 for now. Hoping that usually the few remaining are sorted. Or I mean, maybe we do that for now. Basically, this was prototyping and I need to rewrite it anyway. Maybe we could run it through sort as well. Shouldn't be much to sort, but yes, probably n is equivalent, right? What did I put in there now? I have tail. Okay, if I have tail -1, then let's use the short form here too. Okay, I guess we, no. I guess we run it again. I mean, we can pre-test this, you know, let's pre-test this with, yeah, no, that does it. Why have I done it so strange? Anyway. Yeah, and it's basically, so I mean, obviously we can't do all in shell scripting, right? We have, I mean, this C++ code was again the experiment of, can we make the shell scripting like even more stable and reliable by like statically typing the stuff, and spoiler alert, super freaking annoying in C++. So I would, in new stuff, probably write it in Lua. We, in the meantime, have Lua in T2 anyway. So yeah, probably it would make most sense to let data do its thing for a while. Is this a Haskell compiler, right? Is it Glasgow, whatever, Haskell compiler? Let's maybe do one last big thing for Haskell. Amazing development language support here in our Linux distribution. Do they have here? No, maybe I should have actually. Okay, they don't have. Cool. Yeah. Oh, so wait, did I clobber that? Maybe I did. Probably should. I should directly paste it to who with the version. But the thing is always like it's mostly working, and okay, this really doesn't work there. It's mostly working. It's always like rewriting everything, of course, huge effort. So then it's always, do we really want to do this? Which version did I had here? All right. I probably copy and pasted this wrong with this bloody, there, bloody shit. Like superscript there. Okay, this also does source. They have now xset, and so now we have the difficult choice to make slightly. You know what? I guess we take the smaller download. That is always nice. And one, it's like if you have 5 different compressors, so be it. Let's see if it builds. I have no idea what it needs to bootstrap. Rarely used it. All the amazing languages we had before there was Rust. Oh, cool. There's also some host triple patching. Probably patching T2 in there or something. What did we do there? Or did it do echo target? What? Nah. Who did this even? Lars maybe? Or me? I added the like a decade ago, 14 years ago. Did this, how much was in there? Let's see if we still, let's see if we still need it. If we're super lucky, it somehow works now. Like T2 vendor. Maybe there is more to patch, we will see. I mean, maybe the GHC is not supported. Maybe you need that once first. Apparently you need GHC to bootstrap it. That's a bummer. Yeah, got a lot of languages that need themselves to bootstrap, right? Do we... Like maybe we commit it like this, and if more patchery is... Or should we leave this old patches for the next person? Nah. Probably fine if you have GHC. So did we get more updates? No, gedit, thank you very much. Anything else of significance? I mean, I always hope that data does some of those. GIF needs rediffing. Oh, there's also... Why does... Maybe I should not have logged out of... It really doesn't find anything for... What? Where does this find something? And or did I not build the... Oh, I didn't rebuild this? That would suck and explain why. Was it odd stable? It's odd stable. Okay, let's redo this once more. With actually odd stable stuff working. That was a dumb beginner mistake. That sometimes happens even to us. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video, right? Yeah, 50 minutes a day. Also, we have people tuning in. That is always like entertaining the audience. Okay, here's actually, we probably had some... Let's do that. Also, should data not do that? I'm somewhat tempted to see if data would do this. It's kind of important, and we probably had some... Is this still unstable? I don't even know. That is a question. We would need some... probably some things we would mark. No, of course, we might get sometimes regressions of updating unstable versions, which we just changed. We might have updated this here for some Python thing. Otherwise, but that is the modern thing, right? Like 20 years ago, there was agreement, like most, like in, was it GNU or more Linux world, middle, minor version, odd was unstable. Now, even I don't know, is glib unstable, is it not? What's the new packaging here? General packaging. Okay, maybe that is new. Let's see that we get this into the cache file for you emerging along at home. yeah, if you wanna, I hope you enjoyed this and learned something, especially that updating 5,000 packages is not the most fun, and which is why we need to highly automate that. Getting there. Ah, this gcron is even still around. Why does so much stuff not update? Why is packaging not in? Maybe it only because we filter out. That of course sucks. Not opt. What it needed, right? Yeah, that's we filter out configure because too often our automated stuff track too much random noise, like configure stuff checking for Windows, and then you randomly incorrectly depend on Wine or other stray RC resource headers that match to whatever. And now we filter out configure, and then we lose some strange Python stuff. How fast did this even build? Bin utils is 21. Because bin utils takes 30 seconds for me on a 1750X. So that's basically it then. Oh yeah, now we get some more stuff apparently. And that's why we automate that. Oh yeah, here. So odd stable. So that's okay. This yeah, odd stable apparently. Yeah, I mean it's probably stable, right? So that's exactly what I was after. Like if I do one thing manually, then it's one thing. If I teach some AI scripting to do stuff, then some semi-intelligent stuff, then yeah, that probably all of the stuff was of pretty not odd version. Yeah, it's here's even GMP. So now the question is all of this stuff? Here's even. That's what we're talking about. Here deleted hotfix plot. Need to check stuff. So we will probably notice if it regresses in some shape, form, in one way or another. But GMP we should check. Is that stable? I don't know. And that's not the thing, right? This is why we had that. Is this so the F6.3 release 23? It's actually already quite a while. GMP servers have under series load. GitHub setup encourages forks of the project and such forks in. Interesting. Cloud Store. Anyway, so yeah, another nice update already. Also half a year due. That's exactly why it would be amazing if you should like, subscribe, maybe Patreon, YouTube membership. Hope you enjoy this. Maybe try out our increasingly amazing, certainly pretty up-to-date Linux distribution on your SGI, Octane, P3, or just Epic Threadripping, Ryzen or Intel Silicon. Don't forget to subscribe. Maybe go out, fix some bugs, update some things, and hope to see you soon for the next fun stuff to come. Probably 1 hour, right? Exactly 1 hour. Amazing.